So we're going to press the rewind button here and go back and do an update for one of my favorite schemes I have ever put out. That is going to be my wide zone offense inspired by Sean McVay with the Rams and Kyle Shanahan with the Niners. This whole week I'm going to be adding to this offense and giving people who have already run it before a brand new mini scheme. And then if you haven't ever tried my wide zone offense, this will be a great intro to it for you. So today we are going over two plays, with the first being fade smash at a single back doubles. Then the second play will be PAY corner fork, also out of single back doubles. These plays are going to work great off of each other because they have the same motion across the field, but they are going to attack zone coverage in a different way, with fade smash putting more pressure on the defense deep and attacking the middle of the field, and then PAY corner fork really attacking both sidelines. And then we also have other plays on the way that are going to be using an identical motion to these plays. This is going to allow us to disguise the play that we are going to, and they include a super explosive run and an absolutely killer one play touchdown that is really going to stretch your opponent deep. Also, right now you can check out the two runs that I use in this single back doubles mini scheme. They're going to give you a dynamic run element to this mini scheme and really attack your opponent in different ways. Now, these runs are live on my site Scheme Kings right now, and then we also have a ton of other videos for this wide zone offense up on the site if you really want to unlock this whole offense and take it to the next level. So if you want to check any of that out, I'll leave a link to Scheme Kings down in the description below. Okay, let's get into the setup for fade smash. So we actually have two different setups we can go to for this play, with the first one being how we attack cover 3 and cover 4 drop, and then the second setup is how we are going to attack cover 2. But for both of these setups, we want the double side of the formation to the wide side of the field. Then we want to take the solo receiver and motion him across the formation. Then for the cover 3, cover 4 setup, we want to take that motioned over receiver and put him on a hitch. Then we want to take the outside wide receiver and put him on a streak. And that is it for the setup for cover 3 or cover 4. Then for the setup for cover 2, we still want to motion that player over, but now we want to put that motioned over player on a streak. Then we want to take the outside wide receiver and put him on a whip route. That is it. So just kind of two different adjustments there, and that's really going to allow us to take advantage of either coverage. Okay, let's go take a look at the gameplay and I can show you how great this play is. Also, really quick guys, I have a few other links down in the description you should check out. I have the playlist for this whole wide zone offense down link below. You should definitely check that out if you want to run this wide zone offense. And then I also have my second channel I just started. It is going to be my streaming channel. It's called King Reggie Live, and that's where I'm going to be streaming twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you want to, go check those out. Okay, so let's get into this play. So we're going to take this solo receiver, motion him across the field. Now this is going to be our cover 2 beater first. I absolutely love this play against cover 2. We're going to put this outside player on a whip, motion this player over, and our money route is going to be this route right in the slot here, guys. It just does such a great job. We're just going to look out here. So watch this corner on the outside, this cover 2 corner, and then watch the safeties. These are really going to be the key players. So first, watch the corner. He's going to bite down. We see he's playing more of a hard flat. He's playing really down on the whip. So now this slot is going to get a free release to the outside. He's playing here. And then this safety has to stay inside because this streak is coming right down the hash. That is going to give us a huge opening on the outside. We're just going to fire that in, rack catch it, get upfield, and we are gone with Cooper Kupp for a 75-yard touchdown against cover 2. Okay, once again, exact same thing. Now watch the corner on this time though. He doesn't jump down, so they don't have to jump down. Watch, he plays this more, just standard cover 2. He's getting depth, but he's stopping, 10 to 12 yards. Maybe he'll go to 15. He's not going to get hands on. He's not going to get out to this route. And once again, the safety is staying inside. He has to respect the streak going up the field. And this route, just pass lead this up and away, really get it away from that safety, rack catch it, and we're gone for like a 60-yard touchdown once again. Okay, so that was cover 2. Now this is either cover 3 or cover 4 drop. So the big difference here, now we want to take this outside corner, instead of getting him to bite down on the whip, we want to actually run him off, and then we want this route to come in behind the flat defender. So This route does a great job. Zone drops, double flat, you can fit this in. You just have to have a little bit of patience. So we see the flat defender here, guys. He's not playing hard flats. He's not coming down. Like, he's getting depth on his drop here, but he's going to let this player, once he gets, like, his zone drops are probably set at 15 to 20 yards right here. And look at this route just getting behind him right in along the sideline. We see Peterson here gets run off, and we can just fire in that dot, get out of bounds for a huge gain down the field. Okay, one more time. Here it is against cover 3 again. So watch the corner on this time. Boom. So this is actually, okay, look at all the players. So we have the corner getting run off, we have a deeper flat, and we have a hard flat. So this is, you know, double flat on this side, and we see this route is just going to get behind that flat defender against cover 3, sit right along the sideline, behind that, you know, double Mabel right there, and we just get out of bounds right along the sideline. Okay, so that's really the idea with this play, to attack cover 2, cover 3, cover 4 drop. Now, if that gets taken away, if they just are dropping too far back, or let's say the user jumps out right away, it doesn't matter if it's the cover 2 setup or the cover 3, the next thing we want to look at is this post over the middle. If everyone leaves the middle of the field, we're just going to look to fire in this post, kind of right in this area. Anytime along the route at this point, we can just fire it in. So we're going to look here. Here's the user. He kind of jumps down. Then here we have 2 hitches in the middle of the field. So he's just kind of patrolling those. Once again, we have double flats on the outside. We could have hit Cooper Kupp, but I see a really big opening to the tight end. So we're just going to low ball that in there right there. So with this play, we're still attacking the middle of the field and attacking deep down the sidelines as well. And then lastly, guys, we have 2 hitches in the middle of the field with the cover 3 setup, or cover 2. We still have the running back route. So if for whatever reason, you know, this player looks like he even might be manned up here, this might be some sort of match coverage, maybe cover 3 match. So everybody's getting run off here. The user runs with the post. Now we just have these 2 hooks in the middle of the field. You can just fire it into either one. Here we get it into the running back. So that is kind of the 4th read, guys. 2 checkdowns in the middle of the field. Okay, now the setup for PAY corner 4. So once again, for this play, we want the double side of the formation to the wide side of the field. Then same thing, take that solo receiver, motion him across the formation. We want to put him on a flat route. Then last adjustment, take the outside wide receiver on the wide side of the field, put him on a streak. That is just going to be a clear out route for the other routes. Okay, once again, let's go check out the gameplay. Okay, so same thing here, guys. We're going to motion this player over, and we want to put him on a flat route. So now we look at our player. We really kind of have like a sail concept on both sides of the field, but this is really nice because we're really going to put a ton of pressure on the sideline. Like, you basically have to double flat both sides in order to stop this play. Then if they do, we have other stuff to attack the middle of the field. So I usually like to look to the short side of the field first. These 2 routes, especially this running back route, if they don't have hard flats, guys, we are just going to fire it into the running back every time. We're going to do a little play action fake. The user is going to see that, then he's going to try to get out. Usually if we're doing play action, we want to get the ball deeper down the field. But if he gets out like that, we see the flat defenders turning with the tight end. We're just going to fire it into the running back right away, get it in a playmaker's hands, pick up 15 yards. Okay, same thing. Here we go. So we're going to look to the short side of the field again. Boom, play action. What do we have? Hard flat and a hook curl coming down. Now, what do we see out here, guys? This is cover 3, so 1, 2, 3 back. We have our tight end running a little post route. Now, this is a post route that kind of flattens out here. It doesn't like go to the corner. It kind of flattens out. That makes it really tough for the safety or the corner, this deep blue defender, to come and close in on that post. So even though we don't have anything clearing this player out, because we flatten out towards the sideline, we can actually just pass lead this out and away. We have a hard flat on the field, pass lead that out and away, and just fire it in along the sideline. Just keep that down and away from that deep blue defender, and you can pick up a really easy like 15 to 20 yards. So now we can either go to the short side of the field, but if for whatever reason that's taken away, the user jumps to that side, they're double flatting, we can go to this. You know, we can also go to the wide side of the field just as easily. And I also like this because look how tight Cooper Kupp is on this corner route. He's not way out here. This is going to allow this corner route time to get open deeper in behind flat defenders. So right here, we see we're just going to snap the ball. We see this player kind of gets out on this player here, and they have a hard flat. Like, we could have fired it in there, but we look to the wide side of the field. We have a hard flat like getting underneath our flat route, and they have absolutely no one here. So we see hook kind of gets out here, absolutely no one on this side of the field. So we're just going to fire that in along the sideline just like that. Super easy read. Okay, now we can even run this in the red zone, guys. So right here, play action fake. We see the user kind of suck down for half a second. We look to the short side of the field, hard flat defender right here, getting pulled down, streak pulling back the corner. This is a cover 3 shell right here, three receivers back. So this streak is going to pull back that corner. Now, once again, we can just fire in this corner route, down and out along the sideline, fire it in, attacking both sides of the field. Okay, then last one, guys, we can always throw the running back, but we can also throw the flat route here. So I see this corner route here, fires in and is blitzing. So now I'm just gonna look, we have the deeper flat defender here dropping back, deeper flat defender here dropping back. So now we can either go to the running back or the flat route that we motioned over. Here I go to the flat route right there, just avoid the sack, get it in this player's hands, juke, make a guy miss there, pick up 15 yards as our fourth option. So having an explosive offense is great, but it means nothing if you can't get stops on defense. So if you want to learn how you need to play defense to have success in Madden 22, you need to watch this video right here.